Looking for a new smartphone in Kenya with a budget just above entry level? Over 20,000 shillings? You're in the sweet spot. This is where value matters most. You want a solid camera, all-day battery, a good screen, and maybe a bit of future-proofing. But at this price, every phone makes trade-offs. No perfect device, just the best fit for your needs. So, what matters most to you? Display, performance, battery, or camera? I've tested a bunch of phones and narrowed it down to 3 top picks for different users. We'll break down the Samsung Galaxy A32 5G, Tecno Camon 18i, and Xiaomi Redmi Note 11, looking at performance, display, battery, and cameras. By the end, you'll know which trade-offs make the most sense for your money. Let's dive in. Let's dive into the world of budget-friendly smartphones with a focus on future-proof technology. First up, the Samsung Galaxy A32 5G. Its headline feature is right in the name 5G. This isn't just about faster downloads. It's about being ready for the next generation of mobile connectivity. While 5G isn't ubiquitous in Kenya just yet, with coverage still expanding, this phone is strategically built for the future, ensuring you won't need to upgrade anytime soon to take advantage of faster network speeds. So you're ready as coverage expands, and you can experience the benefits of 5G as it becomes more readily available in your area. Think of it as an investment in the future of your mobile experience. Beyond the hardware, Samsung also leads in software support, a crucial factor for long-term usability. Promising years of updates and regular security patches, this commitment ensures your device remains secure and performs optimally over time. This level of software support is rare at this price point, making it a standout feature. Powering all of this is a substantial 5000 mAh battery, a true workhorse designed for extended use. Easily lasting a full day or even more with moderate usage, you can confidently rely on it to keep you connected. With such impressive battery life, battery anxiety becomes a thing of the past, allowing you to focus on what matters most. But as with any budget-friendly device, there's always a trade-off. The display is a sizable 6.5-inch panel, but it features a 720p TFT panel with a standard 60 Hz refresh rate. While perfectly adequate for everyday use, it's not as sharp or smooth as some of its rivals that boast higher resolution or faster refresh rates. In terms of performance, the A32 5G is solid and reliable for handling everyday tasks like browsing, social media, and communication. However, it's not really designed for heavy gaming or resource-intensive applications. It's reliable, but not a powerhouse. Expect some stuttering with demanding titles. Moving on to the camera, the setup is surprisingly versatile for a phone in this price range. Featuring a 48MP main sensor alongside an ultra-wide lens for expansive shots, a macro lens for close-up details, and a depth sensor for portrait mode effects. In good lighting conditions, daylight shots are vibrant and capture plenty of detail. But as expected, low-light performance is just average, with noticeable noise and softness in darker environments. The overall build quality is plastic, which helps keep the cost down, but it still feels sturdy and well-assembled in hand. The design is clean and minimalist, practical and understated, rather than flashy or attention-grabbing. So, considering all of these factors, who exactly is this phone for? It's ideal for the long-term thinker who prioritizes reliability and future-proofing above all else. Someone who needs a battery that just won't quit, even after a full day of heavy use. If you want a phone that'll last for years, receive consistent updates, and be fully ready to embrace 5G connectivity as it becomes more widespread, then the A32 5G is a smart and safe bet, offering excellent value and peace of mind. It's definitely not the best choice for hardcore gamers or display enthusiasts who demand the highest resolution and refresh rates, but for those seeking long-term reliability and peace of mind, it's hard to beat its combination of features and affordability. Ultimately, if you value long-term value and practicality over flashy specifications and cutting-edge features, then this phone should definitely be high on your list of considerations. In conclusion, the Galaxy A32 5G stands out as the sensible and dependable choice for the practical smartphone user who values longevity and future-proof technology. Alright, let's dive into another contender in the budget-friendly smartphone arena. Next, the Tecno Camon 18i. This device has become hugely popular in Kenya, and for good reason. It's known for packing a surprising number of features into a remarkably low price point, making it an attractive option for those watching their wallets. One of its standout features, and something you don't always see at this price, is the 90 Hz refresh rate display. This makes the screen feel super smooth, especially when scrolling through social media feeds, browsing the web, or just navigating the phone's interface during daily use. It elevates the overall user experience. Now it's important to note that this smooth display comes with a caveat. It's only a 720p resolution. So, while the motion is fluid, the image isn't as sharp as some other phones, even if it's only 720p. Powering all of this is a hefty 5000 mAh battery, which delivers excellent endurance. You can easily get through a full day of moderate to heavy use without needing to reach for a charger. And when you do need to top up, the 18W charging is decent for the price, getting you back up and running in a reasonable amount of time. It's not the fastest charging out there, but it's certainly adequate. As for the camera, the 48MP main camera is capable of taking sharp, colorful photos in daylight conditions, making it great for capturing everyday snaps and sharing them with friends and family. It's a versatile camera that performs well in good lighting. But, as with any budget device, there are trade-offs. As we mentioned earlier, the screen isn't as sharp as 1080p rivals, so you might notice some pixelation, especially when viewing text or detailed images. Another drawback is that it uses a dated micro USB port instead of the more modern and convenient USB-C. This means slower data transfer speeds and a less durable connection. Furthermore, it's 4G only, so there's no future proofing for 5G connectivity. If you're planning on using this phone for several years, you might miss out on the faster speeds of 5G networks as they become more widespread. Software support is another area where Tecno lags behind some competitors. Tecno's software updates aren't as reliable or long-term as what you'd get from a brand like Samsung. In terms of build quality, the construction is all plastic, which gives it a less premium feel compared to phones with glass or metal backs. However, the plastic build also makes it lightweight and practical for everyday use. It won't weigh you down in your pocket or bag. So, who is this phone really for? It's for the ultimate value seeker. Someone who wants to get the most features possible for the absolute lowest price they can find right now. It's about maximizing your bang for your buck. If you prioritize having a smooth display, a big battery that lasts all day, and a solid camera for taking decent photos, all without breaking the bank. And if you can live with the limitations of 4G connectivity and the older micro USB port, then this is definitely a pick worth considering. However, it's definitely not for those who prioritize a premium feel in their hand, are looking for guaranteed long-term software updates, or absolutely need the latest 5G technology. But for budget-conscious buyers who are primarily focused on getting modern features at an affordable price today, the Tecno Camon 18i emerges as a truly fantastic deal, offering a compelling package for the price. Ultimately, it's all about maximizing value and getting the most out of your money, even if it means accepting a few compromises along the way. If your focus is primarily on what you need and want in a phone right now, without worrying too much about future-proofing, then this phone definitely delivers a satisfying experience. Alright, let's dive into another contender in the budget smartphone arena. Finally, the Xiaomi Redmi Note 11, a device that aims to punch above its weight class. We're going to take a close look at what makes this phone tick, who it's for, and whether it lives up to the hype. This phone is truly the media lover's dream. It's designed for those who prioritize entertainment on the go. Its 6.43-inch AMOLED display is the star of the show. It's the first thing you'll notice, and it's what sets this phone apart from many of its competitors. You get those inky, deep blacks, incredibly vibrant colors that pop off the screen, crisp 1080p sharpness, ensuring that everything looks detailed and clear, and a smooth 90Hz refresh rate, making scrolling and animations feel fluid and responsive. This high refresh rate really enhances the overall user experience. Dual stereo speakers make movies and music immersive, providing a wider and more balanced soundstage than you'd expect. This is a rare treat at this price point. Often budget phones compromise on audio quality, but the Redmi Note 11 delivers a surprisingly enjoyable listening experience. The 5000 mAh battery lasts all day, even with moderate to heavy use. You can easily get through a full day of browsing, streaming, and social media without needing to reach for a charger. And when you do need to top up, 33W fast charging, with charger conveniently included in the box, gets you to full in about an hour, which is quite impressive for a phone in this price range. No more waiting around for hours to get your phone back in action. Performance is generally good for media consumption and most daily tasks. Navigating the interface, browsing the web, and using social media apps feels smooth and responsive. However, heavy multitasking or demanding gaming can sometimes cause occasional stutters. It's not a powerhouse, so keep your expectations in check if you're a hardcore gamer. MIUI software is packed with features and customization options, but it can also be a bit buggy at times, and unfortunately comes with a fair amount of pre-installed apps and ads. This is a common complaint with Xiaomi phones, so be prepared to spend some time cleaning things up. The 50MP main camera performs admirably in daylight, capturing detailed and vibrant photos. However, low-light shots are just okay. They tend to be a bit noisy and lack detail, so don't expect miracles in challenging lighting conditions. Like the Tecno, it's limited to 4G connectivity, meaning there's no 5G future-proofing. If you're planning on using this phone for several years, that's something to consider. The build quality is surprisingly good. It features a sturdy plastic frame with a modern and attractive design. It doesn't feel cheap or flimsy in the hand. And you also get some nice extras like an IR blaster, which allows you to use your phone as a remote control for your TV and other appliances. So, who is this phone really for? Well, it's for the media enthusiast. Someone who frequently watches videos, streams music, and wants a top-tier display and sound experience without breaking the bank. If you want the absolute best screen and speakers you can get for your money, and can live with average low-light photos and the lack of 5G connectivity, then this is definitely a phone worth considering. However, it's probably not the best choice for those who prioritize a clean and bloat-free software experience, or those who need the absolute fastest and most responsive performance for demanding tasks. But when it comes to pure entertainment value, the Redmi Note 11 is truly unmatched in its category. It's a fantastic device for enjoying your favorite movies, shows, and music on the go. Ultimately, it's the best choice for anyone who primarily uses their phone as their main screen for consuming media. If that sounds like you, the Redmi Note 11 deserves a spot on your shortlist. 3 great phones, 3 different strengths. The Samsung Galaxy A32 5G is for long-term thinkers who want updates and 5G. The Tecno Camon 18i is for value hunters who want the most features for the lowest price. The Xiaomi Redmi Note 11 is for media lovers who want the best display and sound. Think about what matters most to you: future-proofing, value, or entertainment. Let me know in the comments which phone you'd pick and why. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.